Hello and welcome to Cartography Build. So we're here with a new game, Above Snakes, which just recently launched, and we're going to be checking this out. I believe it's a kind of a survival RPG is how it's been a build. So let's go ahead and click into this and see how it works. I haven't played this at all yet, so we're going to start a new journey here.
The conflict between the settlers and the first people was at its peak. The drums of war echoed across the land like a never-ending thunder. While war raged on, a love blossomed from the fields of hate. And from that love, a child was born. Ayana, who had eventually grown into her own, chose to travel the lands and learn for herself the histories of her lineage. With a heavy heart, her mother stayed behind in a town called Corpse Creek. On one fateful evening in Corpse Creek, the midnight skies were interrupted by a light of brilliant green. The awe of such an event quickly dissolved into horror as a flurry of stones of flame descended upon the town. Most folks fell victim to the debris and smoke that consumed the land, though the survivors quickly discovered that the bodies did not remain still for long. That night, Ayana had stayed in a lumberjack settlement far away from her beloved mother.
And here our story begins, question mark. The next morning. We are going to be doing keyboard controls. Is this, I forgot how they pronounced it, Ayana. Are you awake? We are. Let's grab this, though. And I feel like I should get my controller out. I didn't read that at all. I was trying to figure out how to close that overlay, and I didn't read it one bit. Oh well, we're going to pick all this stuff up, and we'll go outside, and hopefully it wasn't important. All right, we're figuring this out. Got somebody over here. Q and E to rotate the camera. Perfect. Oh my, oh my. What are we to do? The horror that came over us. I know, but first things first, are you okay? I'm not hurt, so I guess I'm okay. It's just her voice cracks. My house, my beautiful house, it's in shambles. And the whole town, oh look at me, bawling my eyes out about my house while all these people lost their lives. This whole thing is such a mess. Is there anything I can do to help? Actually, yes, the whole town is in ruins, so we can use all the help we can get. We would need logs to rebuild, even though we have the sawmill over there. I doubt whether we have enough logs to rebuild these houses. Let's see. What did you see last night? The whole house shook last night. Did you go outside and see anything? When I felt the rumble, I jumped out of bed and ran outside. I saw the skies crack open and suddenly these black and green stones came hailing down. That's when I ran into the house where you stayed, trying to find shelter. Let's see if she's got an axe. To get you some logs, I need to chop some trees with an axe. Do you have an axe I can borrow? I've been searching for my axe, but I can't find it among these ruins. I do have this flint, though. If you can tie it to a strong branch, perhaps you can craft yourself a primitive axe. I also have these hard antlers for you, which may be useful. There should be plenty of materials around here to craft some primitive tools. Okay. Gather branches, open backpack, craft primitive axe. Alright. That guy's dead. Branches, maybe I can get them from a tree? There's a branch. Alright, what is that button? Tab, alright. Got a bunch of resources. Crafting, here we go. Primitive axe. What else do we have? Nothing else unlocked right now? Ooh, look, an inventory screen. Axes. How do I equip that axe? Under equipment, F to equip. Look at that. And it's assigned to slot 1. That should work out nicely. Chop a tree, gather some lumber. All right, can I chop this tree down? Our axe's skill is going up. Nice. And collect the lumber. Good deal. Craft a primitive pickaxe and gather rocks. Okay. How do I do that? Pickaxe. Oh, hard antlers. Okay. Well, I'm sure we can just wow on these rocks. Perfect. This is the easy peasy. And let's see what we've got here. All right, time to get started, wouldn't you say? The sawmill was only set up to saw lumber, plus it's unusable in its current state anyway, so we'll have to build a log cabin instead of a plank one. But first, oh my, how can I forget? Before we can build a new house, we need to take down the old one. My mind really is a mush these days. If you craft a hammer, you can use it to tear down my old ruined house to free up some space, and later you can adjust the house if you need to. Okay, if I craft a hammer, yep, get plant fibers, craft hammer. Okay, plant fibers, probably from this up here. Doesn't seem to be doing anything. Okay. You know, I might have been not thinking things through. Let's use the axe to chop down the bush and see if that works. That's better. All right, craft hammer. I need more plant fibers. Okay, not a problem. There we go. That's more plant fibers and craft. All right, adjusting structures with the hammer. Use the hammer to alter pre-existing buildings or ones you built yourself. You will get back some of the resources. All right. And I think I can take down with this. There we go. To start building, I need to make a workbench. Some plants around here should give me the plant fibers I need. Okay, we've got enough to make that, so let's get it crafted. And where should I set this up? I'm going to set it up right over here. Interact with the workbench. With the workbench, you can craft building parts to create shelter, crafting stations to refine resources, and both useful and decorative furniture. Upgrading a workbench enables additional crafting recipes, but requires certain materials. Okay. Craft at least 4 foundations at the workbench. Build a new home with walls and a roof. Alrighty. It looks like we've only got log-related buildings right now, so I'm going to need logs and branches and plant fibers all around. Okay. Looks good. So since I need some branches, maybe I should search these first, because I got branches by searching before. Perfect. I don't know. I'll probably get them if I just cut it down as well, but we'll give this a shot. We're going to get ourselves some logs. Ooh, okay. I was worried those were going to fall off the edge of the world for a second there. Do trees always fall backwards, or do they fall the direction you're facing? Looks like the direction you're facing. Oh, and it knocked out that rock for us. That was really convenient. We're going to do that again. It's a lot easier than sitting here using the pickaxe. Apparently that rock can't be broke. Let's see. Oh, no, it can. Well, let's just knock this out as long as we're here. All right, we should have enough materials to build a basic house now. They said at least 4 foundations. So how do I do this? F to craft item. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm going to need at least 1, 2. Oh, we don't have nowhere near enough walls for this. Okay. Well, let's cut some more stuff down. I wonder if items have a durability. Like this axe is going to wear out here eventually or something. All right, let's see. We've got a lot more materials here. I've got 2 walls right now. I'm going to need a few more. 1, 2. I'm going to need at least 1 door. I'm going to need like 3 more walls. Let me do 1 more window and then 2 more walls. And we're going to need some roof here. I could have done a flat roof, I suppose. Oh well, too late now. Let's see. I'm going to bring this. Oh, I can adjust height. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't really recognize that there was much height here. There is a little bit of variation. Where are we going to put this? It lets me put it anywhere. It doesn't even have a like snap to grid feature or anything. Shelter and perks. The better a shelter is constructed, the more shelter it provides. The more shelter it provides, the more perks it will unlock that give bonuses. Okay. Well, I will be honest, I don't know what any of that means, so we're just going to get this built real quick, and then we'll circle back to all that. All right, I'm going to need 2 more roof pieces. Let me see if we can get the parts for that real quick. All right, there is 2 more roofs, and we'll go ahead and slap these down like so. Let's see what she's got to say. Look at that home. Great work. There's something else that requires our immediate attention, though. I just realized that person lying over there is still breathing. He inhaled the smoke of the meteorites last night and fainted. Later, some debris seemed to have wounded him. When I found him this morning, I checked on him and was certain that he was not breathing anymore, but maybe there is still hope for him. Do you know what to do? I have no idea what to do, but maybe my character does. We know how to help. Bandages will stop the bleeding. Right, we need to get some bandages. Maybe there's still some left in the clutter in the old sawmill. All right. Hold shift to sprint at the cost of stamina. If your stamina is low for a longer period of time, it will have a negative effect on your fatigue. Okay. Lots of books. I'm not sure what that's for. Oh, there's an old man in here. How did you sleep? I did not sleep very well. Couldn't stop turning either. Green flashes before my eyes and that horrible rumbling in the sky. And have you seen this place? It's ruined. It used to be so cozy in here with everyone. Okay. We've got cards, more coins. There's some bandages. Let's just finish looking around here. Think we've got all the stuff. All right. Let's heal this guy up. I do not think this is a great idea. I think he's a zombie. Oh no, he turned into one of those things. Be careful, they're extremely aggressive. Space to perform a dodge roll. Performing dodge rolls will help you during fights. These lands are full of dangers, especially at nighttime, such as wildlife or the lost souls that are roaming around since the plague. Be careful. All right. Well, I guess we have to deal with him. Ouch, that hurt. I don't want to get infected. Well, we can loot him. That's cool. Bones. That poor guy. I think that people who inhaled the smoke of the meteorites are turning into these monstrosities. It's so horrible. You look pale. Are you okay? I'm okay. Just a little hungry from all that work and fighting. We should have some food around. The surroundings of Hunter's Rest always have berry bushes aplenty as well. Why don't you use this map and search for some berries to snack? Hands over a map. Place a plains world piece. Eat some berries. All right. C to make a new world piece. The world of above snakes consists of world pieces. Each piece has its own biome and contains various resources. Some world pieces are unique, while others can appear multiple times. Awesome. So we get to build the map ourselves, which is kind of cool. I'm going to slap this down right over here, I think. And then let's go see what we can find. We've got huckleberries. To create more world pieces, you need to scout your surroundings first. Your scouting progress is shown at the bottom of the screen. Note that you can stack up a scouting to 3 world pieces, but scouting takes longer the more pieces you hold. Okay, so it wants me to use my world pieces as soon as we get them if we want to optimize things. Got it. Looks like scouting is mostly just gathering the resources and things on a given tile. Oh, even running around seemed to help out some as well. All right, let's push 5. Oh, there we go. We eat some food. Very nice. Now, before we return, I'm just going to finish getting these things. And, ooh, I've got a new world piece already. Well, I'm going to finish getting all the food here, I think, just to make sure we've got plenty for later on. Looks like it's sunset now. The lighting has changed, which is awesome. I have to say, I really like the art style here, the low poly models and stuff. Everything looks pretty sweet. I wonder if these bushes are going to grow back. It's got like a timer there next to it now that I've done stuff. And it looks like Joanne left me a letter. I'm deeply sorry I had to leave all of a sudden. The Frontier sent a carriage to pick up survivors. The least I could do is to leave the cabin to you. You built it, after all. They said the plague began spreading from Corpse Creek. They reported meteorites falling down there, too. Horrible. Some people survived, but most of them fled. If you can talk to them, maybe that will bring some light into the dark. Okay, so we've been abandoned. There must be people who survived the plague in Corpse Creek. I've heard that there's a camp nearby. Okay, that's just recapping what I just read. Hunter's Rest is left behind by all the survivors. The remaining houses offer valuable resources for survival. Use the hammer and take down the remaining 2 buildings to make this place your own. Oh, I don't know if I really want to. Like, this is a nice house. Alright, well. Oops. Nice. So they want me to tear down that house? That doesn't seem appropriate. And the lumber mill here. Oh, that old guy that left. Wonder where he went. And we've still got some meteorites over here. I don't think it's a great idea, but I'm kind of curious to step over there and see. Let me... oh, I can only save and quit. Oh, interesting. It's one of those games. All right, well, enough messing about. Let's see if we can remove this house. F to take down. There goes that one, and here goes this one. Boom, we are done. I wonder if I could put that workbench inside the house, if that would make sense. Congratulations on making your first shelter in Hunter's Rest. You can keep it and use it for your survival, or take it down and build it up anywhere else. That is completely up to you. The land is full of mysteries to explore, but before I can go exploring, I need to make a cartography table. Okay. Cartography table requires ink. Ink requires feathers. I haven't seen feathers yet. I also need feathers for the hay bed here at some point. And then select a perk at your workbench. Higher workbench level needed. Okay, I don't know what those all are. I'm not ready to pick a perk yet. I can hear birds, but can I find a bird? Let me search a tree. Maybe we'll find some feathers in a tree. There it is. Look at that. All right, I've got a few feathers now. It does look like these huckleberry bushes are respawning. That's good. So I'm going to go ahead and eat a few more and fill up our stomach. And our thirst, apparently. And let's come in here. We'll make the ink that I need. And that's going to lead to the cartography table that we need. And at some point I'm going to be building that campfire, I'm sure. But let's get going first. I think the cartography table is actually going to go in the house here. I can only rotate objects in a single direction. All right, we'll put it here. I can now use this to research a new type of ground type, plains/pine forest, as opposed to just plains. Very nice. Okay, so now I've got a new type of thing. Awesome. Oh, we got a screen up. During your journey, you will come across different biomes. You can place those biomes wherever you want on the map, but you need to make sure to create transitions between them. The biome on the edge of each world piece needs to match the surrounding world pieces. Think about that when placing a new world piece. Interesting. So now I have this plains to forest transition. I can come over here, and let's say that we want to have a forest out on the back end of this. Now if I take this, oh, very cool. So now rotation really matters, and we can have a forest area like up here if I want to put this out like this. Maybe what I'll do is have this come over here. To expand my shelter, I should search nearby forests for more resources. Research and place a pine forest. New world peace research available. Check it out. Okay, let's see what it's going to take to get to a forest. This is going to require more rocks, which we happen to have. Okay. So with that, let me do a couple things. First, let me grab some more rocks because we've used up a lot of our rocks. And then, now that we got a few more rocks, I want to go check out this new biome piece, which is on the edge of the forest here. Awesome. Let me go ahead and chop down some of these trees. I don't know if the size of the tree matters. We seem to be getting 2 logs per tree no matter what size it is. So, well, there's 3 logs. Nice. I'm going to get just a couple more. We might need to expand the house. But we can already make a new world piece, which is awesome. We're going to go ahead and slap that down real quick. And, yeah, so I can't put it here because it touches 2 planes, but I can put it there. Very nice. Oh, we've got a new blueprint and pickaxe recipe now. All right, we need to go back and check all this out now. All right, first things first, I want to go see what the cartography table's got. I've got a survivor's camp. Okay, well, let's unlock that. That's like a quest piece. It's a unique tile that we can only place once. And this is a plains to pine forest. Oh, we've just got a different style. It's like on a diagonal. Oh, that's really cool. Well, before we do that, let's go ahead and check this out. If I upgrade my workbench, I'll be able to build more complex things. Every workbench level requires certain resources. All right. Can I move the workbench? I can only remove it. I don't really want to do that, though. I'd love to move it somewhere, though. Unfortunate. All right, hang on. Before I do the upgrade, though, can I make these new tools, or do I require the upgrade to make the better tools? No, I just need the material, which is beeswax. Okay. Ropes. Yeah, we got all kinds of stuff we're gonna need. Oh, once I get some of these other workbenches, I'll be able to make more things. Interesting. Okay, okay. Well, it's getting dark. It has become dusk. That means that night is close. If you are not willing to fight all kinds of dangers in the wild, you should return to your shelter or build one. It is also wise to have a light source and enough logs to fuel it before night falls. Okay. Let's see what that's going to take. Campfire is going to need some flint, which I think I can make, and we need a bed. So let me make the bed now. And then I need flint, which I think I saw on one of these menus. I can bust rocks up to make flint, I think I saw. Oh, right there. This is flint. Yeah, 2 rocks will make a flint. And then I need 2 rocks. Okay. Let's get us some rocks. We really need to get the upgraded tools here. I think that all of the resource gathering is going to go a little bit faster once we can upgrade our tools. All right. Campfire. Here we go. We'll put the campfire down right outside here. There we go. And then I can fuel this up, I guess. Can I cook these berries? Ooh, I can. Tea to cook. All right. Ooh, I've got a nice a blueberry dish here. I don't really need to eat it just now. And let me head into the house here. Let's see if we can find some room to slap this bed down right along the wall here, maybe. There we go. And it needs me to upgrade the workbench, which we haven't figured out just yet. I'm going to eat this. Oh, that's really good. Okay, let me add some fuel to the fire here. Nice, that's a lot of fuel. And then we'll cook us up another meal or 2. I'm really hoping these bowls are stacking in my inventory. Yes, they are. Perfect. So with all of that going, let's push R to save the game. Nice. And then F to rest. And it's daytime. Look at that. Very cool. I can't put the fire out. It's just going to sit there and cook, it looks like. All right, well, we'll just have to accept that. Search for water. I feel thirsty. There must be some nearby lakes that I can get water from. Okay. That might require another tile to be placed. We're gonna... Ooh, what is a king bullet? Mushrooms. All right. Well, let's keep going here. I do need to get the exploration bonus going, so I'm going to get all of these mushrooms that I find. Ooh, there is a beehive. Do I search it or do I cut it down? I don't know how this works. Well, searching didn't seem to do anything, so here we go. Oh yeah, we've made the bees angry. We've got 2 beeswax, or a beeswax and 2 honey, it looks like. Very nice. Oh, we've got a deer. I don't know if I need like a bow and arrow or something to hunt the deer. All right, I can put down a new tile. I really am not sure. So I've got my unique tiles, and then, ooh, I've got a plains lake thing that we can research now. All right, well, let's go research that because we need the water before we get too thirsty here. I mean, I can always eat some of these berry bowls, but it's really inefficient. I need rocks and plant fibers for that and rocks for that. All right, let's go get some rocks, folks. I have to say this is a very chill game. It's very relaxing. I know we're still in the very early parts of the game here, so we're learning all the basics, but I like the ability to kind of craft your own world around you as you go. That's a really neat aspect of the game here. And the music's pretty relaxing as well. I'm just going to go ahead and grab all the rocks on this tile here to make sure we've got plenty. And then we'll probably grab a couple trees on the way back, and that will get us pretty close to the next world piece as well, because I do want to get down that survivors camp soon as well. It's, for me, there's like so many different little quests going on right now. I'm not sure which one we should be working on next, but I feel like all these secondary ones are leading towards our survival. Water seems pretty important right now, so we'll get that taken care of before we head off to the next big story part. So we'll start with the Plains Lake piece unlocked just to make sure I have the resources. Then we'll grab this one just for the fun of it. And we're going to use this to... Oh, I can't place it down from in here. Here we go. Lake. I think we'll have the lake go this way. Keep the water kind of close to our settlement here so we don't have to go so far every time we need water. Here we are. Can I drink scoop water? All right. Oh, that's dirty water. Well, we'll get a few of these. I think I'm going to have to go clean this in the campfire. Oh, we've got a new world piece now already, too. Oh, what is that? My tool is too weak. All right, we do have to get these upgraded tools going soon. Stamina's going up as I run. That's nice. And let's see. Light with a branch. And then cook. Can I put this in there? I can. And then we got all these different recipes. What happens if I do this and this? This gives back brain power here. Interesting. Well, we'll cook up one of these. I don't know what this is called, but there we go. And then let's just check in on our workbench. I should be getting close to being able to build these tools. I've got enough beeswax to do one or the other. Oh, I've got a recipe book. Oh, that's interesting. How did I make ink again? I need feathers and huckleberries. That's easy enough to get. Let me get this pickaxe as my upgrade, though. I'm going to make this number 2. And I don't really need the other pickaxe anymore, so we'll have to find something to do with the old stuff. I want to go back out here, though, and get whatever this is. I think my upgraded pickaxe is going to let me mine this. Oh, it's not. Okay. Interesting. Well, let me get some of these. And, oh, it got dark. That's unfortunate. Oh, I didn't drink the water either. Oh, we're all over the place here. Okay, well, let's get in the house. Consumables. We're going to drink a water. Let's see. Where should I put this? This is going to become number 5 now for me. That way I can drink that. We'll go ahead and sleep for the night here. And I think we can now place one more tile here. This is a survivor's camp. Can go against any of the planes. I'm going to put this right over here. It's not too far away from the house. And the last thing I needed to do was upgrade the workbench, which I don't have the beeswax to do. So I think we're going to call that good. We'll get some of the plant fibers on the way up to check out this survivor's camp. I do like how, for the most part, resource gathering is pretty predictable. Like, I've come to find that I expect to get 2 plant fibers from each of these. So that seems to be working out well. And let's see if we can mine whatever this is. Just a rock. Sam Brown. Good day, stranger. How do you find us out here in this nirvana? Me and my brother Greg have been out here for days and we can't go home. What happened? Well, we used to live in Corpse Creek before the Night of the Flames. During our escape, we lost most of our provisions. Tell me more about Corpse Creek. Corpse Creek is a big town and it was once the heart of our country. Lots of people used to live there before that night. Since those horrible things happened, Corpse Creek is almost abandoned. We used to live there before everything changed. How did you lose your stuff? We lost most of our things in a nearby prairie when our wagon was toppled in an attack. Well, let's say one of our own. Who attacked you? Well, let's not talk about that for now. It was not an easy moment for us. We are lucky to be alive still. This fire and a handful of provisions are all that stands between us and the grave. Maybe it's too much to ask, but we're afraid of going back there. Do you think you can get our provisions back? Yeah, why not? Thank you so much. We'll be here awaiting your return. Retrieving lost provisions from the prairie. So now there's a new research that we need to do. All right. Well, as much as I hate to do it, guys, I think I'm going to have to rob you blind here. Greg's bed. What's Greg got to say? Good day. I'm Greg Brown. I ran the trading post in Corpse Creek together with my brother Sam before we had to leave town. Okay. Check these crates for anything good. All kinds of good stuff. Ooh, a rarity. Collectors will pay a good price for this. Nice. Ooh, a key. More keys. Very nice. I'm guessing the keys are going to open the chests. We got rocks. Nice. Water. Key. All right, we got all kinds of stuff. Oh, very nice, very nice. All right, let's see. I am going to eat some of this blueberry one. My brain stuff hasn't dropped much, so we're not eating that up just yet. There we go, all filled up. And if I remember right, I needed feathers and huckleberries for something. I don't remember just yet what, but we'll grab what we can here. All right, so just like that, I think we've got all the materials. We just need more of that beeswax to be able to make the upgrades, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm going to run back out here to the forest and just see if we see any more beehives on any of these trees. I think this one down here was the one we saw before. Not really seeing any. Unfortunate. We might have to make another forest biome area here to see more of that. That would make sense to me, kind of continue to force progression. We want to expand things as we go. So we're going to take some of these mushrooms back with us. I think that's a fair. And we've got this provisions tile that we need to build. However, I think this is going to wrap up our first episode here. This has been a interesting look at Above Snakes. I'm really digging this so far. It's a really chill game, which I think fits my personal play style. I kind of like games where I can just kind of sit back and chill and think about what we should do next. And this is going to be one of those games where, yeah, we just kind of keep progressing. It's got a really nice pacing. There's always something to do. I don't feel like I'm just grinding. I kind of pick up the resources along the way and move on to the next thing. So we're going to kind of keep playing along on this and see where we get. We'll keep unlocking all of these new tiles as we come across them. And hopefully, ooh, a big lake piece. That's going to be really fun. Hopefully, we can keep working our way through the story on this. I'm excited to be playing a new game on the channel. Stay tuned for some more episodes here shortly. That's all for today. Keterk out.